woman says as gospel and serious.
Yeah. Well, it's either that or she's a really good actor, mate, because there's been times where I've actually been laughing at what she said because I think she's quite intelligent sometimes. And then there's been times I've actually felt sorry for her because the way she is. But do you know what? I've drawn a line under it now. I don't care what is said.
It's drama school, mate. Literal drama school. And that's what she went to. She went to acting school, stroke drama school. Sheila's even said it online. Oh, all this that you do online, it's all to do with your acting school and drama school, and all. That's all it is, man.
1 second. Double D, of course you would. You're obsessed with Alex. I'm obsessed with Amy, but if I found out Amy had done something wrong, I'd walk away. I'm not a wrong one. So for that comment,
they're obsessed. They're obsessed with that. It wasn't you. It was saying they are.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the chat goes quite fast sometimes, doesn't it?
I just muted them as well. I've unmuted. Yeah, sorry. Took it the wrong way.
Oh, Frankie, you're brilliant.
It's hard to read. It's hard to read the comments sometimes when you've missed something.
Yeah.
And not only that, when it goes as fast as yours does as well.
They were arguing with
people in there.
You, pal. Hence why I never muted.
Everybody, get your heart maze in.
Oh, sorry, Kev, mate.
Shot.
Sorry, Double D, mate. I hope you both are okay, wasn't it? Yeah, man. Listen, honestly, guys, we're both sound. I'm not on here for no pity. I'm just saying, if it was someone else, there's other people on here, mate, that are weak. Not in a bad way, but they've had some shit go on in their life, and then if they got told you're not ever going to be able to have children, I can't imagine how it would make them feel. Already said that, aren't we?
That's the thing with this app as well. People don't realise how strong a few people are on here. Take you, for example. Like, people can throw whatever they want at you. The old Frankie would have reacted how we used to act.
Someone just put in the comments, court assassin will be number one before you. What does that mean?
I don't know if she's got beef with her as well.
Listen, court assassin's going to end up in prison if she ain't careful for the benefit fraud that she's doing. How about that one?
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, mate.
Well, this is it. You normally stay out of it unless you've been dragged into it because your name's mentioned or they're trying to blame you for being a friend of somebody else.
Yeah, listen, I have been involved in arguments, but what I don't get involved in is hate trains.
Yeah.
If loads of people hate one person, it doesn't mean I have to. So I've never been that. Like, listen, people run Angie all week, all year, and I don't jump on it. But and I'm not going to jump on it now. It's just
her comments are mad.
Yeah.
Not all of the comments in her room are defending her.
I know, yeah, I've seen it, man.
Coming at her.
Yeah, but a lot of them are going at her. Maybe that's what we're all doing wrong. Maybe when we were getting comments against us, we're all blocking them. Maybe we should just leave them. That's how you grow your room.
That's what I do, mate. I literally, anybody who jumps at me and starts clapping at me, I will antagonise the situation, but I won't block them. Because when I jump into a box, right, we'll use Minx's, for example, of a night time. Right, when I'm in that box, everyone starts filtering in who I've started clapping back at. And it pulls your platform forward. It literally pulls your platform forward.
Yeah, I suppose it does, mate. But again, I would rather sit in a room with 20, 30 people that want to be there, that we can all have a normal chat about funny things, what's going on, like winding each other up, taking the piss. Double D, sorry, mate. I thought you was going at me, so I muted you. I've unmuted you. I do apologise. Put it this way, court assassin will be number one before you. What do you mean by that, Shakespeare? Can you jump up and explain? Because you said it twice and you're boring now.
Listen, Shakespeare, I'll clap back at that for Frankie, in my words. At least Frankie's mods on here, at least one of them isn't a convicted PDF, right? And then...
Do you know that person?
No, I don't know Shakespeare.
Oh.
But I do know one of Court Assassin's mods was a convicted PDF, and they tried covering it up. How about that one, Shakespeare? Go and run along.
No, yeah, no, I just don't know what they mean. I don't know what they mean by being number one before you. Like, if you're on about a leaderboard, I've never been on the popular, so I don't care
Don't
about
worry
that.
about it, mate. It's just people
It's
are
like,
trying to provoke
even
a
Andrew
reaction
said,
from you.
what's lies, Shakespeare? You're not, like, just talk, say what you got to say. Don't hide away from it, mate. It's lies, even Angie said. What's lies?
I'd just block that one. That's the one you want to block because they're coming out with weird madness.
I just want to see what they're on about. I want to see what they're, like, what is lies, why is Court Assassin number one. I don't.
But why do you want to know what they're on about? Because whatever they're talking is absolute poop.
Yeah.
Right. No one in the rooms really understand what it is, because if they did, somebody else in the chat would have put in a brief explanation about what they're saying or replied to them, because they've put it in the chat 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And it, like Alex has just said, believe in Angela's madness anyway.
Yeah, it is. It's bonkers. But like I said, there's not going to be any back and forth from me, because I just... Listen, you can show your true colours on here by just doing you. So whatever she's going to do.
This is it. Like, people in your chat are replying to that. That, like, she's a beg.
Thank you,
You wouldn't beg like her. And so it's just someone trying to get you to answer them.
Yeah, the only time I beg is when I'm selling a suitcase, guys. So just get that in your head.
Check out Frankie's shop.
Yeah, TikTok shop.
And has anyone ever seen Frankie sit there and say, my washing machine's broken, buy me a washing machine? Absolutely not.
I know.
Not like Court Assassin.
My van needs a service, guys. Can I help? If I couldn't afford things myself, mate, then I'd change my life. I'd never, ever, ever rely on you. I don't think you could rely on this anyway, because it's not guaranteed, is it?
No.
All vitamins, yes, Mills.
This app at the minute, 6 months ago, 12 months ago, maybe, the reliability of the app of where you could live off it all day and the finances that you make and stuff. Alexa, volume down. You could have made some kind of like monthly income from it. The reliability's all gone wrong. There's not a chance that anybody could sustain a lifestyle from this app. Through TikTok Shop, maybe, but doing lives and stuff, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, Candyman, he's doing the shop and building the shop. And that's another point of jealousy for some people, because he's doing well on it. He's got a catchphrase. People are liking it. And he's invested. He's enjoying doing it. So
it's also shown the originality of him as well, doing it with the catchphrase and all that kind of stuff.
Because sometimes, like, I've noticed, if you're doing a normal live and you're just being yourself, someone can come in, say something that actually pees you off, and you change your whole, like, I'll change my whole attitude, like, they're talking, like, and I've actually come off live before and I've been angry with myself. I'm like, mate, you was doing so well then, and you've let that one person rattle you, and then I'm sitting in my own house, like, chilling, and I'm in a stressed mood, like, even Amy said to me before, like, it's just an app, like, chill out.
But you're starting to find the rooms where you feel comfortable to just go and chat with people now.
100%.
You know what I mean? I've been in the room with you all week, and we've had some right giggles.
Yeah, man, we have, really have. And in them rooms, I've said this is what the app needs.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Even though you're still okay as a crocodile.
Big up, Holly. Yeah,
Let's see
still haven't had a crocodile.
Rules and that come in for TikTok, and what you can and can't do, and what you can and can't say, and all that kind of stuff.
No Face read those rules out yesterday. So if these rules are really going to come in, they need to come in fast, because this stuff will not be happening.
Yeah, definitely.
Because what he read out was any slander, you're going to get a banana, and if you get 3, you're gone. So I do believe that the only reason I don't think they will is because I know it brings in gifts, and they might lose money out.
It's the clapback things as well. You can't really clap back to people anymore. That one, I think they will take notice of.
Yeah.
Because they're able to, with the AI programs, they can put in buzzwords.
Yeah, well, I hope it does come through. I really do. Because the app does need... Yeah, look at Papa Blaze. Have you seen Papa Blaze's videos lately?
He's gone back to the old school TikTok.
Yeah. And you know what? Big up to him, man, because that's what people need to be doing on here. It's... Like, okay, I get it, man. A row every now and again is okay. Like, it's entertaining, but every day, man.
Yeah, not constant. And it's not just every day, Frankie. It's every 2 hours the subject changed. It's another argument.
And I've said the FYPs, yeah, all of them kind of, yeah, are only beefing with FYPs. Like, bring some originality, man. Talk about the FYP.
I said this the other night, and again, I stand by what I said the other night. If you can't accept somebody having an opinion on you when you're doing an FYP show, then give it up, because you were sat there giving your opinions on people's behaviour, right? As an FYP host, if you can't take that, then don't give it. It really is that simple.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Something needs to change, and we all say it, and even me saying that, then I'm thinking, oh, bore off, because it's been said that much. Is it going to change? Is it ever going to change? Mills is coming up.
Right, Millsy.
You all right, Millsy? Mills, have you paid your Wi-Fi bill because you can't connect?
I can see her in the box, but she's on mute.
No, it's loading for me.
Mills is on mute for me.
Millsy. Millsy needs some coins, guys, to pay our Wi-Fi. Millsy, I'll drop you down. Come back, because it's just loading. Millsy McDonald's Wi-Fi. Mills is a good one on this app, though, mate. She never gets involved, but she's there everywhere to see.
Yeah, I like a good Millsy chat.
Thank you,
She's
Charlie.
really put common sense in the room.
Maybe she didn't mean to come in because, oh, yeah, she did.
Well, we're
Do you know what? You couldn't write it the minute I went in the box. My mother phoned, for God's sake, honestly. But
How dare she, man?
and our timing, honestly, is impeccable. But no, I was just going to say, just when you were talking about people going on at each other all the time, I feel that big creators have built enough of an audience up and people know them that they don't need to go to these types of levels, right, to do that kind of stuff. Like, their audience will still be there. So if they think that they're doing it just to try and keep their viewers or whatever, and as Alex has said before as well, viewers don't mean anything, right, but they like them. However, they can still hold rooms with 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 people in their life, hold them in their lives without stooping to these kind of things, right? Have arguments, we all like it, have a shouting a ball at each other, whatever, but just to keep your boundaries, right? There's levels, and just, you don't need to go there, because your people will still be there no matter what. They're in there every day. They'll be there. You've built that up, you've done the hard work.
It's like, look at DG. Yeah, he's a big creator. He has lots of people in his room. He does really well. He ain't in the drama every day. You can build a room with no drama. And I said, these big creators could elevate their lives by doing positive things. They don't use their power.
100%, I agree, Frankie. And as I said, I just think that as you said as well, the FYP hosts are now going for FYP hosts. And all right, we all like it, but for a little bit. But you don't need to continue to do it. And when do you know what really pisses me off is when they're all starting to kind of take each other down and report them and everything. There's people like ourselves that are subbing, we're paying money, we want to go in, we watch everybody, we watch all sorts of people, and we're subbing in all different rooms, but yet you're taking that away from us. We've gifted money to watch something because we enjoy it, and then that money's basically just went down the sink because somebody's just went on and people have went and reported. It's bollocks. It's utter bollocks.
Yeah.
And the thing as well, Millsy, with that is that people aren't going to like some of them. So A's audience isn't going to like B. So they're never going to move rooms to that person.
There will be a few that don't, you're right, Hardy, but I think also, although they think they've got this community, a lot of the people that are watching that community are in everybody's community, but they're all going in, they're all watching everybody.
Yeah.
So don't think that all those people in your room are just all there for you. They're jumping about into Luke's, they're jumping into Rez, they're jumping into Alex's, they're jumping into... Do you know what I mean? They're going everywhere. So don't put us all as we're all under somebody's... I'm under nobody's community. I don't like the word community. I don't like that people try and shoehorn you into being into this one, you're in my community. I said it a couple of years ago to Charlie James. I hate when he said that, when he used to say that. But people have got an option on here, like a TV screen, like a Sky remote, to go wherever they want, watch wherever they want. I'm not part of anybody's community. I'm there, and if I support or I throw you a gift or I do whatever, I do it because I'm enjoying what I'm watching. It's as simple as that. And if I agree or I disagree, I don't always feel the need that I have to jump in and, I mean, who's my voice to say anything but, or who's going to listen to me, but I don't care. I just don't always feel I have to come on and vocalise it and cause a drama and whatever. But as I say, I just feel that people have built their rooms up, they've done the hard work, and you don't have to, like, have a boundary, man. Come on, have a boundary.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they've already built it. They've done that, like you said, they've done the hard work. Now, try and do something good with it. Like,
Thank you for the gift, guys.
the people, like, let's say the likes of Miss Red, when she gets 6,000 people, if she done TikTok Shop, she would do so well. Like, positive time to it. But, do you know what? I shouldn't really use Miss Red as an example because she don't really jump all over all this. So, yeah, that was probably a bad example. But anyone with a big room should do something else, I believe. A little bit of arguing, yeah, because you argue in real life, don't you? So it's got to come. But not every bloody day.
They do, but what you've got and what you've probably learned, Frankie, since being new on here is that you've now learned to separate what is reality and what's allowed in reality to what's allowed online and how it's perceived and how it's kind of responded to, right? And I think what you did last night was fine because you've got to remember people on here are doing this, especially if they're involved in drama talk, they're doing this to keep themselves, I don't even like the word relevant, but they do it because they want to keep drawing people in all the time. And it's a way of holding folk, right? But that's what I'm trying to say. They don't have to hold folk. They've got the folk already. Like you don't have to do it. It's all pantomime. It's all just controversy and fucking so people will talk, and then that opens up other rooms for people to go in and talk about the behaviour the night before, and it just goes on and on and on and on.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and I remember even saying last year, and probably loads of people have said, this will still be going on next year, nothing will be resolved, and it's true. Nothing.
I remember coming up to Christmas, everyone was saying new start this new year, and I think it was the next day, Boxing Day, it absolutely went pear-shaped.
But they said the same last New Year as well. They said the exact same last New Year and the year before. It's just the same old shit, isn't it? Sorry, Candyman.
Boxing Day, it literally did turn to that.
Yeah, it did.
Boxing Day just gone. It was carnage.
I haven't been here long before that. I only came at the start of December.
Yeah, I've been here 11 months, I think, maybe 12 months.
Is it that long already? Wow.
Yeah. Amy used to watch it. I used to go, I don't know why you're watching that shit. It's so boring. Now I'm involved. I can't believe it.
You're in the middle.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How are we doing, everyone? You all right, yeah?
How are you, mate?
You're all right, mate? Yeah, I did message you, obviously, but obviously I didn't realise you was online, innit?
Yeah, I seen it come up, mate.
Yeah.
Alex, you've just woke up, haven't you?
No, basically, I looked at my phone, and someone phoned me. So I've been on the phone for a little while, and then obviously I messaged Frankie to see if he was okay. And then I just clicked the app, and I realised he was, thank you, Double D. I realised he was online.
You've got that bed voice, that voice when you just wake up.
Do you know what it is, right? Like, as much as the madness went on yesterday, like I said, I'm going to be totally honest with you, it didn't bother me, like I said. I'm in a different mindset. I can't be asked for all the bullshit and stuff. The only reason I went live last night just to correct a few things, and obviously it escalated. And like I said yesterday, people was like, I see in a comment section saying, why is Alex sticking up for Frankie? Frankie can stick up for himself. And I'm thinking that's what friends do. Friends stick up for people, you know what I mean? When you call out the bad behaviour and people are going after your friends and stuff. And do you know what? It doesn't have to get to this extent of where innocent people, I'd understand Frankie. Frankie, there's a history with Frankie and even though it's been done, you know what I mean, it's forgot about. I understand that, but there was no reason to bring up Amy, and I said that yesterday. I said, you can target us as people because you have a history with us. You don't have a history with Amy, so she's an innocent party in all this, you know what I mean? Yeah. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, we all know that's true.
Going forward, keep coming at me. I honestly don't mind.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm not here to say, please, everyone like me, because the people in the real world don't like me. It's going to happen. You don't have to like me, but Amy does nothing wrong, and if any females on here, there's a lot of them, speak to Amy. She's always been sound. She's always there to listen to people and talk to people, so
Yeah, we all know that, right, Frankie? But that's what they go for the slightest thing that's going to be a weakness in you to trigger a response, right? And by you doing what you didn't do yesterday by responding is the way you deal with it. And although inside you're fuming, you're fucking raging, you're probably dying to just kick off, but that's what they're looking for.
Do you think today's going to be the same though, Millsy? She's been on the drink since 7:10. So, and she said, "Who's aiming?" People were telling her like, "You're disgusting." And she went, "Well, I said it, I meant it, and I ain't gonna apologise." So
I never really seen it, Frankie. I saw the aftermath of it because I was gaming at the time, so I don't come on till like 10 o'clock at night normally. And
I just don't want. Honestly, as much as I do like to talk, and I do like, obviously, you know me. I've kind of lately been a little bit different, but I still don't want continuous back and forth with people. I'd rather just do something and move on. You know what I mean? If I have to answer something back, then I'll answer something back. But you know, when it comes down to all this stuff, there's so much going on off the app, on the app, and stuff like that. Everyone just seems to focus and home in on something that ain't really that deep, really. Obviously, the situation with you is deep, but I'm on about just the general back and forth. It's petty things, you know what I mean? And I just don't get it. I don't understand it. So for me, I'm just not even entertaining it, you know. And like, if people don't want to support me, they don't have to support me. So.
Look, Alex, I only come on here today to say, like, I know you said, "Oh yeah, what you said was deep." It was, yeah, but it hasn't hurt either one of us. So
Yeah.
Monday morning comes, I'm still going to go back to my normal routine. Tuesday morning, sorry, it's bank holiday. But what my point was, there could be someone on here that isn't as strong as that, or doesn't have the support, and it's said to them, and they literally do something bad.
Exactly.
So I don't.
Thing is, we're all different people, and we take offence in different ways. Me, I don't really care. Like I said last night, there'd be normally points where weeks ago I'd be fucking upset and stuff, but you know what? I'm not bothered no more. Do you know what it is? Like, I've come to the conclusion now, if people are going to think bad about me, no matter what I show, no matter what I do, they're still going to think bad of me regardless, so it's pointless, isn't it?
yes, you're right. But you learn over time, don't you? Like, you learn through experience.
All I wanted to correct last night, Millsy, was certain things that was being said, and in Angie's chat, there was going, "Oh my God, I can't believe you went through all that. That's really sick," and that all about the ROPE, and that she was going to do this to herself because of this person was putting her on the dark web and all that stuff. And I had to correct that. For one, it had nothing to do with me, and for number two, she wasn't scared anyway because that night she went to the pub on her own in the dark. So it was just lies, and I said, you know what, I'm correcting that now before that gets spun, and Alex is this, Alex is that. It had nothing to do with me at all. So anyone that was around then knows what happened. So that's the only reason I went live, really.
Yeah, but it's all said for panto and point scoring, and do you know what I mean? That's just the way the game works.
But the thing is, idiots listen to it, Millsy, and
No,
they
I know
are idiots
that.
because
I know
the
that.
proof's out there.
I know that. And like, new people are coming on all the time that don't know backstories about different players. Just roundabouts, innit? Just goes round and round every fucking.
It's just like storylines, and then in the next couple of days it'll be, oh guys, you all believed it was an act, and I'm like, my name is Delusive, and I'm like, behave yourself.
Sorry, I was like, so surprised, please.
I'm just pissed off with the reporting everybody now. I just feel sorry for all the people in comments and people who go out and have jobs, or those that don't have jobs but their money's tight and they're spending it because they want to be, you know, they enjoy something or be part of it, just to have lives cut off every 2 minutes. It's crap.
Yeah, I seen it all. Brother! I seen it all yesterday, how she flipped on her own mods as well. But they went in the box and said, I'm always here for you if you need me. I don't understand why they allow it.
She really went in on one of the mods last night.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Do you know why, Frankie? Do you know why they allow it? And I can tell you straight away. It's because they wouldn't be welcome in any other circle, any other groups, because of the stuff that they've put up with and stood by Angie with.
Yeah.
I'm fairly convinced that will sort itself out today. They know how it rolls over there, and I'm sure that the mod thing will be sorted out by the end of the day.
It is mad though, isn't it, guys? It's bonkers.
Yeah, but you've just got to not think too deep about it and just roll with it, and it's just the way it is.
Like I
You shouldn't
said,
have to roll with it, but that's not what I'm saying. But it's
it'll be the same today though, because she's in the same situation, if not worse situation than she was yesterday.
Yeah, because she's just topping up.
The thing is, if these are her real supporters, right, they see her. The only time she really breaks down is when she's drunk. So why encourage the woman to drink? Why are you saying to her, "Come on, let's get wasted and all that stuff"? If they're your real supporters, they'll be there saying stuff to you like, maybe not drink tonight, because you know how it escalates. You know how
Everyone's saying she's talking about it now. She loves it.
But that's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing.
Addiction's real, and well, people are gifting her and saying to her, "Well, come on, Anna, let's get on the buzz balls, let's do this." They're just enabling her addiction and her behaviour, and it's wrong. It literally is wrong.
you know, I've never had a buzzball, but somebody
Neither have I.
said Aldi's selling them now, so I might get everything.
You can get 1.7
It's
litre
actually
ones.
making me scared to try them because of the way everybody gets on them.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
No, Millsy, I've had the wee green one. And
Yeah,
I've had
what's the best? What's the best flavour?
I've only had the two. I've had the wee green one and the chocolate milk one that tastes like Bailey's. So I had the Buzzball Bailey's one last night, and then just followed it up with Bailey's because it was very milky like Bailey's. But with the it was tequila lime or tequila Rita they call it.
I was going to say they've got tequila in them or something.
And it was lovely, but in all fairness, I don't. It's just like having a double down the pub. It didn't really have that much of an effect on me. But then
It's like an alcohol pop, innit? It's just like a fruity, flavoury alcohol pop, is it?
Everyone's saying it's really strong, 13.5%.
Yeah, they're like 30
it's 13.5% in that little. Remember, it's 13.5% pure alcohol in volume. So, in that small little ball thing, 13.5% that is pure 99%
That's
alcohol.
like a bottle of wine, really.
Well, yeah, but it fits in like a tall ball glass.
Yeah, but there's a massive difference with a bottle of wine. You look at volume of the actual drink that's in there. You know, it's much bigger in a wine bottle. So the 19 point.
So you can do more of them. That's basically because it's smaller.
It's displayed across a locker.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. It was just equivalent to drinking a bottle of wine in the sense of
Yeah,
it's
for me, it's faster.
I don't drink either.
2 doubles down the pub. So if you had 2 double whiskies or 2 double vodkas, it'd be about like that. So it's just if you're on those, you're just doing double your normal intake.
And how much is like one buzzball? What would that?
They cost me about £3 down at
Jesus.
oh, what's not home bargains, B&M bargains.
I don't think it's something that I wanted to like find out what they are, but I don't think it's something that I would revert back to drinking to try.
You're a bit echoey, Cam.
Am I?
Yeah,
I don't know if you're covering your mic at the bottom or something.
Is that any better now?
yes.
I've always wanted to see what they were and what they were about and things like that. But I've not drank for 4 years, so it's not something that I'm going to revert back to doing.
They're basically a TikTok drink, aren't they? Because that's all you ever hear about, aren't you?
Well, they've been around for a lot longer than that, but people have just.
I might put them in my TikTok shop because they seem to do well.
Always thinking a bit of business, isn't it?
Yeah. They'll probably be expensive.
Oh,
I've only tried the 2 flavours, but they were both nice, but for different reasons.
But 10%
Go do some real life stuff. I'll speak to you later.
Grace, yes,
Amazing.
Grace. Yeah, I'll never talk to her again anyway. So, ice lolly cocktails, Frankie. Yeah, I'll have a look. That's real sweet and sickly. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol anyway. I don't like alcohol.
The thing is with me, like with alcohol and that, like I don't know when to stop. I don't have a problem, but there's no in between with me. I'm either not drinking, or I'm going out and I'm getting on it, and I'm going to be in someone's garden asleep. That's how it is.
Getting Andrewed.
Mate, worse. I've been upside down. I've been stuck on railings. I've had some right mad sessions.
£3.50 each, in bargain.
Yeah, my home bargains didn't sell them. I had to drive across town to the B&M stores.
Oh, okay.
I think seeing how everyone behaves on them on TikTok, I don't think it's something I genuinely don't.
Frankie, was I calm and polite last night?
Yeah.
Well, I had a buzzball last night and then carried on drinking with Baileys afterwards. So it's not about the certain people that use them. Like Cam saying,
Wow.
acting skills are amazing.
What I've learned from today is Hardy Bop is a pisser.
Got me to drop down as well and do let you get just bring in this verification code 5E87. No. What's that for?
Just that. She ain't even brushed her hair.
I can't get it, but just it's 5E87.
See, everyone in her chat is telling her what she said last night as if she don't remember. Like,
She knows exactly what she said last night. Like I said, you can tell it was all like acting and all for the views, all for the hit, how she changed, and then she reverted back to how she was before.
Sad that people live their life like that.
someone's put in her chat morning looking fresh. Some people are wild. I adore Angie, but why isn't anyone from the court calling her out? I don't get it.
Because they're all scared, because that's their room and they're chilling all day and they don't want to be blocked.
Yeah, good, thank you. Good. UK team.
I wonder if she apologises to a mob last night. I can't remember which one it was.
Eternity.
I wonder if she apologises to Eternity.
She went at 2 last night, didn't she? She went at Eternity and some girl called Kelly.
Yeah, what she said to Eternity.
Anna. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, apparently a lot happened last night, and I was like, B-I-T. Yeah, and Werner in last night, that's all I can say.
Someone's right, Alex is doing hate
Someone
live.
said, told you your room, you picked up your drawers like the Hulk and was like, you tidy this up, bomb, tipped them over. Yeah, you did. Over? Your drawers?
She literally just
Are they all right this morning?
pushing them. She didn't pick them up.
Drawers?
She just pushed him over, didn't she, when I was passing the room?
She was kneeling down next to him and opened and closed the drawers like a petulant little child, slamming them, and then lashed everything up the top of him, and then got her arm and shoved them across the room. Didn't pick them up at all. I was watching her do it.
I just don't know why they're laughing about it. Like, if I was watching someone picking up their drawers in that sense, I'd say to them the next day, you need to fix up, mate, and come off that drink.
Yeah, you need to sort your head out.
That's normal behaviour though, mate. This is a common occurrence, mate. Literally the one day I went live and she went, I'm not going to 12 months about him coming from inch for her iPad across the bedroom.
I look, she's talking about it.
Sounds like it. I fell asleep. I was listening at first, and then I must have dozed off. You went off and I felt like I was in the dark. In the dark? Well, yeah, because I ain't got a clue what you're kicking off for. Neither am I. I haven't listened about. I was watching you till about 1 o'clock this morning. Oh my God, what's going on? Pretty well, right? And they were having to go at all the mods saying, do this, do that. Let people in the boxes that haven't done what those hours. And we should tell you what to do. Exist on the bed, what? Me neither, eternity.
Who's in the box,
I
Frankie?
thought you get in there and tell Ange what to do. We did. He said you're not going to like what I've got to say to you, Angie. But he did help you. Corey. And what did he say? Yeah, he stayed in the box and helped you. But then you did mad thing with your drawers and you had to let the cat out and Babalusha was crying. You let the cat out. He did let the cat out.
And what she did last night, the way she put it all on and everything else, I feel sorry for like Corey because he genuinely went in there to help her with a genuine cause for concern for her.
Yeah.
And he literally had the whole situation through in his face by her. And that was wrong.
Yeah, his tone was worried when he was in there. That was the bit that I saw.
God.
Well, she's acting like she don't know.
You say poor cat, guys, it's got water in there. He had his food. I think he was just wanting to go to the you know what, I'm sure. That's what he was there on a lake. He's a good little boy. Take responsibility and for once, remember, raging for more views. What did I say that was rage baiting? Just more views, discussing behaviour to your mods. I'm rage you didn't get banana last night, the state you were in. About 3 accounts you did last night. The fire brigade didn't come, it was just the ambulance and police.
How are you contributing to her addiction, Janet? I'd like to know that. Do we pour the alcohol down the throat? No. So shut your face.
No, it just gets crazy, doesn't it? You think nobody's done anything better than that. They won't go play the game.
This is what I find funny. I just heard that comment then. Did we pour alcohol down her throat? No. But you still enabled it by gifting her and encouraging her and condoning her behaviour. You don't have to stick the alcohol down her throat.
Yeah.
And now laughing at it, the aftermath, thinking it's funny. It's not funny.
Exactly.
Eternity, you alright?
Oh, Eternity's in the comments.
Hi, Eternity. Hi, everybody.
Can I please come in?
No.
They asked if you'd been drinking, you said no, but they knew you had. They asked if you were alright and everything, but they obviously had rung the ambulance as well. But they spoke to you afterwards.
You had free services there. You had the fire brigade too.
I don't think the fire brigade came, did
Yeah, that's what they said. They said you got the ambulance, the police and the fire people here, and the police will be on the bush. But they'd already knocked the door before that. They'd knocked the door, and then the ambulance people must have knocked the door afterwards, but the police were still there behind the bush.
Yeah, because she said I can hear people
She
talking.
was straight-faced and trying to be calm. There was no way she was as drunk as she was saying she was.
Listen to the thing when you listen to it back. Your whole road was little.
And I sat there laughing about it.
Yeah, I think the person that needed that ambulance instead of her last night.
If that happened to me, I'd think of my neighbours and everything. I'd think, I can't believe I did that. Everyone's saying, "Why is that funny?"
Yes, but we're swabbing our fire brigade people that Andrew didn't need a welfare check. We did keep fighting it, but people don't listen.
Someone called Indigo.
Morning, lovely. How's your head?
Hi, Auntie Moon.
How's your head? How's your head?
Yeah, fine. Disgusting behaviour, blah, blah, blah. But what I did that was just so disgusting, apart from, obviously, my mods. What you were talking about how you felt in the past, and I think people panicked. Oh, right. Well, I was talking about how past, so why was that disgusting one? Well, I know it isn't. It's how you... my mods, obviously. How you feel and what you've been through, and Amy, what did I say to Frankie?
You said you said because they're friends with Alex, that's why they can't have kids.
You said it was karma. They can't have children.
Oh,
you were brutal last night, Angie. It's just you were brutal last night. Everybody got it. Everybody and their auntie got it. Oh. Well, today's new day. It is. Yeah.
Yeah, new day.
Today's new day. I was physically hurt. I mean, thank God I stayed in my bed. How's your hand? Yeah, it's fine. Footballs give you superpowers because you lifted that set of drawers.
Honestly, mate, you know these people that are in the room are the problem.
Massively, mate.
You're just going to go next.
It's the way you launched it because the drawers.
Yeah,
were
like Amy
facing
just
up
said,
on
no
you.
one was physically hurt when EQ made that video, but she made a song and dance about it and made thousands of pounds off it.
But you said yesterday that she don't care about it and she forgives her, so...
Yeah, mate, this is why I can't keep up with it. I can't keep up with it. It's all, I think it's fake, bro, all of it now.
Yeah, it's all about money, mate, and it always will be. And like I said yesterday, it's not me digging at either Queen, it's not me digging at anyone else, but the one thing I don't understand about it is
Yeah, someone's talking about it.
Like what? What was I saying?
You was really mean to Kerry, who was your mod, and you started saying that she's using you for a platform, and I think she got quite upset. There was no fire brigade. There was no fire brigade. It was the ambulance and the police because you said that you ordered the ROPE to do something to yourself.
Oh.
But you was talking, I remember you saying it before, so I know you was talking historically, but I think people in the chat panicked and thought you meant now.
Is that funny? I think it's hilarious.
You was getting very upset though, and lots of people were really concerned.
Hilarious.
You was very mean about eternity.
It's sick.
No.
And Kerry talking about you behind your back. Sorry, I just wanted to let you know because I think your friends have been very polite, but it's better for you to have the right information.
Well, it's a new day. Move on.
Yeah, no, it is, but I just wanted you to be armed with the correct story.
No, not everything.
Nobody's telling a lie. It's
No, I know they're not, but I was reading the comments.
Yeah, but it's all over the FY page.
Not funny about this, mate.
Absolutely. You're correct, it is.
The new
But
day.
I just wanted to be honest, really, and say a lot of people were quite worried. And
between me and her.
Frankie, I don't know him, but his partner obviously has issues with fertility, and you said that was down to GOD.
Oh, yeah.
And that was obviously quite triggering for people.
Right.
You accused CA of being avocado.
That wasn't just Angie, though. That was...
Yeah, no, I know. But I just wanted to sort of say what was actually happening.
Well, I'm sure Andrew eventually will find it all out. Just see it all over the FYP.
Yeah, 100%. But, you know, it was brutal and it was really unfair on, you know, your nearest and dearest, really. Marie, by yourself. I was just being honest.
Right. Okay, move on. Oh, wait a minute. Is that plugged in right?
Okay, move on. That's what she says.
So no apology, no nothing. Okay, let's move on.
Mad.
Shows the exact kind of person she really is.
But if the roles were reversed, she keeps it going for weeks, months,
Yeah.
years.
Victim mentality.
100%. Madness. She keeps drinking loads of big bottle of water, man. I had 4 the other week, I was great. She don't even make her bed when she gets out of it.
Miss B, you just told me to get out. I'll mute your ass.
Mate, she wears the same clothes for 3 weeks. Why is she gonna make a bed?
Put it very clever in the comments. It's all right. So I can read.
It's mad because if I went off the camera now to go and do what I was doing in the kitchen, I'd lose all the viewers. She keeps 2.5k while she's not even on the screen.
The only reason her numbers are so big is because it's a drama platform.
Yeah.
People are in there to see the next installment of drama and her pattern of behaviour of being a C20.
Mate, I was seeing her the other day, the other day, a few weeks back when she was just chatting and battling with Dave. She had 600 people in her life.
I fell asleep in a live last night. When I woke up to switch my phone off, it scrolled past into hers. There was 200 people looking at her light bulb in the ceiling. The phone was looking at the light bulb in the ceiling, and there were 200 other people in the room.
It's the fear of, it's like FOMO, the fear of missing out. Isn't it?
Missing out.
It's like Big Brother, you know, when people used to watch them sleep. You know, the people, remember Big Brother back in the day when they're all asleep in their bed?
500 this morning watching us sleep. Wow.
That's what I don't get. Would you lay in bed next to your partner, sat up in bed, leaning over them, staring at them, watching them sleep?
I hate this game.
No, you wouldn't. So why you sat there watching somebody sleep through a fucking webcam on social
I'm here for it.
Weird.
I didn't go out. I didn't fight. I didn't do anything violent. Oh, you went in. It was absolutely brilliant, darling. You 100% rocked the whole act. You cursed everyone within inside and out. I was loving it. You even picked up the bedroom cabinet and showed us how strong you are.
Dempsey knows
Yes, you did. Anyway.
Dempsey is exactly the same as Sobriety Jack, bro. Embarrassing.
Yes, hello. It's me, Gemma. What I would like to say is, on a day like this is not the day to be bringing negativity.
I wasn't bringing any negativity. I just wanted Angie to understand. A lot of people was worried. The chest drawers need replacing, which was hilarious. And I just wanted her to know, you know, that people were genuinely worried. And obviously there's a few people that are upset. I don't care about them because I don't know them.
Right. Well, you've changed your tune, haven't you, Euban?
Urban. No, I haven't changed my tune. I am saying exactly
what I'm saying. Are you going to let me speak? Because, do you know what I'm saying? On a day like this, we don't want you getting all Euban on us. All right?
Yeah.
So what it is your little face, whatever, show it.
I'll show it.
Come on then.
I'm not going to show it now. There's people that are, you know, have their own spaces and their own rooms. They don't show their face.
I want to see yours.
I've got a bit of a hangover.
I want to see if you're really Euban.
I'm urban, darling.
Whatever you are, I want to see it.
Yeah, no.
What, Div?
When other people who've been on here for so many years have to show their face, they can't.
But they're people that we know. So now we want to know you.
You can know me if you want to, or you can pick on me because you don't know me.
I'm not picking on no one.
Yes,
this is a safe space for people of our environment.
Safe space? Are you joking?
And here we go again with you, Euban. What it is you're jealous when Angie has a good time.
No, I'm not jealous. I was genuinely concerned, and I was concerned for, you know, other moderators that were getting told off, and I'm only coming up to say that.
What's her name? That Unity has been around for years. She can't cope with the way that the policy of this group act when they've had buzzballs. Then Unity won't come back, will she? We're going to see today if Unity is happy or not, aren't we?
Yes. Yes, and hopefully everything works out.
So why are you addressing it then?
I'm addressing it because the room was saying a lot worse than what was being told to Angie.
Can I ask you a question, right?
I would try my luck.
Right. Can I ask you a question, Urban? Did I commit was it any hate crimes last night?
There wasn't hate crimes, Angie.
I am not finished. Have I hit someone physically?
Absolutely not. You stayed at home, which was sensible.
Right, okay, so there you go, move on. Done.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know what? And that's what we're here to say, Euban. Stop highlighting situations when this is an organised organisation. So when we get up in the morning, we delete what happened in the hour before. So if it's in Australian time, they forget about it. Americans, in England, we get up and we just move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in England, I'm in London, and I absolutely know you're right, and people do move on. Urban is not Talia.
Angie, do you know what I do, Euban? Listen, don't come around here with all this sense of reality, yeah? If you can't make head nor tail of the organisation,
then you are being.
What is she on about, man?
You.
Ain't got a clue.
No,
Did
Jem.
you not get any satisfaction?
Everyone's sending gems. The world's
That's
mad.
what I hate, Angie, is people think they've got the right to come up here and tell you off like a naughty little girl.
Exactly.
Grown woman.
I just feel at the end of the day, if you don't like my behaviour, move on. I have, unless I've committed a crime or anything, which I haven't, then don't watch me. Then you could have just left alive. You didn't have to stay.
Exactly, Angie. Making out.
Absolutely. And guess what? Who was there for you at the end of the day?
Corey.
Gems. Gems
Yeah,
and Corey. Where on earth were all your moderators or whoever?
Here we go.
That
They'll be
unity.
there with you, Angela.
That unity was saying, Angie. We were in the chat. Yeah, to be fair, Toes don't go do boxes, to be fair. She calls me after TikTok. She probably would have phoned you. Oh, talking a whale. Thank you, Tim. Honestly, you know what, Tim? Thank you so much. But honestly, send it to Jims or Jojo or something. No. I'm okay, Timmy. I'm all right, Tim. Yeah, but you've been great with me in the box, and Jojo's really been supportive, so send it to the boxes, guys. Or Ziana. Sorry, or Ziana. Angie, look what happened to my comb. I lost my tooth.
Well, open there.
Yeah, Mark's in the chat. They're in the chat. Yeah, I understand.
See, Lord, I thought I was
Thank you, Will. Thank you.
to get told off, as you put it, Urban.
Tiana wants to be my friend today, says she.
Anyway, guys, I hope you all have the best day and that everything works out for the best. And I enjoyed my bottle of wine last night, Angie, and you was very entertaining with Pearl. I'm not into boxes, but I just thought today I'd like to say something. So have the best day, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Eben. Will, how come I never see you live? Am I following you? Big up Eben then.
Yeah, right.
I see you live. It's weird.
Come on, Gems.
Who else is in the box? I don't know who these people are. No, Angie, get people in that aren't happy with what happened last night. I don't know. I don't know. There's plenty of them. Get them in. Get them in. Get someone that commit a crime, and then everything's like.
You was brilliant, Angie. Sticking up for Evil Queen and everything. And
I'm
you
not
gave
happy about that.
What? You was brilliant, Angie. Oh, what?
This is the problem, mate.
Absolute.
Honestly, I had to take sleepers last night because of that. My heart was shaking.
Absolute.
If I could have caught Torian last night, I promise you I'd have given her some lyrics.
Absolutely.
Is she all right?
Because I'm starting to be
Mate, I'm telling you now, people are hammering her with gifts.
I'm getting so many gifts for last night. Thank you, everybody.
Mate, the world.
Well, you've had over
Now I've pissed everybody off.
You had 4.2
This is the problem, mate.
Angela, you were absolutely.
She'll do it again today because she'll get gifts off it tomorrow, mate.
Exactly, mate. This is why she does it.
Stop giving her the blues, fine.
Yeah.
You know what are you going to cause tonight? Let's get you some. Let's get everyone in Jimazino.
She's about to say, let's get you some gifts. That's what she's about to say.
Guys, I'm training. Remember, so I was sober coming into your box last night. I was absolutely petrified. What Torian did I do? Torian was. Oh, wait a minute, excuse me, guys. I said that's Torian's behaviour. Torian was petrified, Ziana. Could you tell? You left me in there.
Oh, God. You got me.
Honestly. Yeah, but has anyone spoken about Torian's behaviour? Apparently, I can't remember, but she was really bad last night. Yeah, she was saying bad stuff.
She said that she changed her gender and that her name begins with
Oh,
an A.
yeah. It's not even that. It's not even that. It's not even that. I remember years ago, I'm just calling them both Chelseas, can't get my words out. Me, the both Chelseas, we were the worst on the app. We'd go at each other, this, that, would be brethren, blah, blah, blah. And Torian played this song last night, and I think I've played it before back in the day, yeah, but not in that contents, right?
Content.
I just used to dance to it and this, that, and the other, yeah. She played If I Was a Boy. Now, as soon as it came on, the malice that was in that girl's eyes, I promise you now, I was in Torian's comments saying, stop, stop, this is not a good thing to do. Like, I know you think it's banter, and a lot's been said about go. You know, I don't want to get involved in all that side of it, yeah? However, I then went over to, I just felt like,
Thank you, Kez.
remember, EQ's on her own. There's what, 4K people here, 3K people there. EQ's behind that screen on her own. So yeah, she comes out with some fuckery, but that's her against the whole internet. Do you get it? When people are going back at her, there's like 10K people going back at her. Of course you're going to say something. People come in mine and say something to me, I'm straight on it, and there's only like 300-400 people in there. I'm going mad. So when I heard that and how deep,
I'm just going to make you.
like, it's like the song was bare deep. I make up lyrics to songs and that, but what she was saying was really crud. Like, it actually got my heart. I was fucking fuming. I felt like, I'm not even going to say it. In fact, you know what? Don't even use them words. Like, I don't drink now. But I thought, you know what? I wanted to run to the shop and get a little minute chat and just neck it. And I thought, yo, Torian, just stop, man. She was making me mad. And I started to really like Torian. Like, I just felt sorry for Evil Queen, man. I thought, here we go now. This is going to set Chelsea off now. Next week, everyone's getting it on this app. So whatever happens on this app for the next week to do with, I don't know, whatever's going to come, yo, there's going to be AIs of people's parents. There's going to be, listen,
Jen.
do you get it? I know the game, bro. You spit out, you get it back, mate.
Yeah.
It is what it is now. And that's why when it comes to EQ and CLA, I'll be honest with you, we're all as evil as each other. I know that we've all kind of love each other off the app, but when it comes to the app, we're fucking ruthless, mate.
Doing is that, man?
You want to see what people say to me, mate? And lately, I just started saying, I just don't even really say nothing back. It's like people say I'm soft. You know, people are sending me videos saying, yo, Gemma.
Yep.
Gemma, and start rinsing them out.
Frankie, I'm
They
away,
sent me
mate.
videos of when I was up there on leaderboards and that. And I'm going, yo, you're not even sending me enough. How dare you come in? Like, I had to act. I was rude. No wonder I stopped getting gifted.
It's me. I just wanted to come on, Ange. I follow you all the time. Like, I love you. Don't take no notice of anyone. Do you know what I mean? Everyone deserves a drink and like let their hair down and do all these things. I've done it the other night. Do you know what I mean? I got well bad in trouble. I ended up on the FYP. But do I care? Do I hell? Like these naysayers that come in and say, oh, you shouldn't be doing this and you shouldn't be doing that, Sodom. But I know you won't anyway, so just wanted to like have you back, lovey.
Thank you.
And I'm going to pop off now, but you're all right. Do you know what I mean? I love you. All right, I'll see you later.
Big up Susie. Thought they was on about my moderator, Susan Bailey, for fuck's sake. You don't want her in here.
No, I was saying, like, I got in trouble the other night, like, you know, after having a drink, like, drinking about 3 bottles of Pinot Grigio. But, you know, we move. Like, you know, it's another day.
In the real world,
like,
what, man?
So you got money then, Susie, yeah. I'll follow you.
Oh, work, I've got to be careful, you know, because I get in so much trouble. Like my family said, I've got to go on social media. But I'm not, because I'm a bit of a family, so I'm not going to social media. I'm not, because I'm a bit of a family, so I'm not going to social media. I'm terrible, honestly.
No, it's got an echo.
Yeah, I don't think she knew she was in the box, is she?
Yeah, so, yeah, I do, like, I'm looking at these comments and they're just so annoying. Then you get the people coming in here and just trying to make you feel like a bit crap. Do you know what I mean? And you shouldn't feel like that. And I know you won't anyway, but yeah, take the notice because I don't. It took me a couple of days to think, oh God, what have I done? But then I think, nah, Sodom. Do you know what I mean? I'll do what I want.
Yeah.
And that's it. So long as you enjoyed yourself, lovey, that's all that matters.
Christine!
Well, you were there minding your own business. You and Pearl and boom, next minute Torian was in the box and boom, you gave it to Angela. Absolutely.
I missed that bit.
I can't listen to these anymore. They're so annoying.
It's like their families must be so proud of them sat there getting absolutely blotto wasted on alcohol on a social media platform and then sitting down condoning their own patterned behaviour. Oh, it was the Pinot Grigio. Go outside. Instead of touching grass, darling, try eating it. ingest a little bit more, because by the sounds of it, you fucking need it.
Yeah, it's mad, it's mad. Oh, you done so well, Angie. Grow up.
Like what the actual fuck was said then?
Fucking. Thank you, I hope you know. Yeah, we go okay, thank you for asking. Mate, as if people are going in there, that Urban went in there, spoke truth, and they all went out, and now everyone's changed their tune because nobody wants to get gone at.
Exactly.
I've got a right mind to go in our box.
Do you know what? Don't, because again, one, it will be used against you. Two, it will be turned around where they're all going at you, which will then provoke a reaction from you, and then they've got what they want. I wouldn't even give them steam off your piss, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've actually kind of worked out now, and I think we can all agree, everyone in the room, I don't think anyone can't even say anything different. She's just said she's not physically hurt anyone.
Yeah.
She's just saying a few things. So anything anyone's ever said about her online, well, from what she said, then it's not a big deal because, like she said, no one's physically hurt me. And Angie said, like, no one's physically ever hurt me. So, it's fine.
Exactly. No, she's saying she hasn't physically hurt anyone, so that's our new excuse for anyone that says anything on this app now. Well, did anyone get hurt? No. Did I commit any hate crimes? No. Well, let's move on. New day. That's exactly what she's just said. Those exact words.
So from now on,
yeah, and she wasn't physically hurt by Alex in the dark web, so we can move on from that as well.
Move on. So from now on, that's what we're all gonna do, right? When we've got beef with somebody and we go in on them, do it late at night, just before you go to bed, and then get up the following morning. Oh, it's a new day today. It happened yesterday.
Do you know why?
Yeah, I'm thinking of staying calm and going in there and seeing if she'll apologise.
No, she won't.
Mate, she won't.
If I stay calm, what can anyone say?
Mate, they'll twist it and say you're trying to intimidate her and stuff. That's what it'll be.
And not only that,
It's not right though, this ain't, guys, because I'm a male. I'm not allowed to go in and say anything.
You're not allowed, mate. The app is not built for men. I'm sorry, it isn't. Let's be honest.
Wasting your breath, though. It's not a point of you're not allowed to your breath.
and we don't want to see you get rinsed through an app
Stay calm. I can go in there and stay calm. I know I can.
where there's a few thousand people and the comments all going at you, where there's a good chance of possibility where you're gonna give a clap back that may not be as nice as you would while you sat in your own room. I wouldn't even bother, mate. Honestly, they're not worth.
Yeah, I know what you're all saying. I get it. I honestly believe. I know what you're saying, but because I'm a male, right? I'm not. So I'm physically not allowed to go in there because just in case people say that I'm wrong. What world are we living in?
But what? Okay, one question I'll ask you, mate, is what you expecting? Is that apology from her ever gonna? Is it worth?
It's not. But I want to show people that what she's done was wrong, and when she tries to hammer me and I stay calm, she's gonna look at all. She don't
care, mate. You've just seen people just protecting her in a room, mate. The people in there, mate, will always say the same. She could say to you, mate, the worst things. She could target whatever you want, family members, whatever, and people will go, "Oh, it's okay, and it's Angie. She's allowed to do it."
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
You're right, mate.
Frankie, you cannot reason with an unreasonable mind. And if I went in there and I knew I could stay calm, I'd say to you, go in, stay calm. But I don't think you'll be able to. And why should you? Let her show herself. Rancid, rotten, nasty, low down. There are things that it must surely come back in some way to behave like that. And you keep striving, keep doing your shop. You've got a beautiful life with a beautiful lady and your beautiful animals, and you're succeeding, and she isn't. She's laying in cat wee, can't support her own head, in a vomit-stained, stinking, festering pit of a room, in her small-minded delusions of grandeur. It's absolutely crackers. I feel like somebody's laced my cornflakes with rugs, and that I'm living in a parallel universe where unacceptable is acceptable, decent is not decent, and not decent is decent, and it's horrible. But you can't. You're never going to win against it because there's so many like-minded people in there. You're literally going to be banging your head against a brick wall, and it's not fair.
Yeah.
Men are getting belittled. I've fallen into traps on this app where you get swept along with the tide, and then weeks down the line you sit and think, oh my God, did I actually get that invested? Did I do all these things?
Yeah.
And if you're a decent person, you feel bad and you change your ways. But the thing is with Angie, it's so strange. There's something about her that draws you in that I don't know what it is. You know, I've done it myself. And there is something in there, whereas if she wasn't so messed up in the head, she could be absolutely amazing, but she is messed up and she messes other people up. And how can you reason with an unreasonable mind? I just think
Hello.
Pardon?
She wouldn't have the audience if it wasn't for her acting this way, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah. And that's the injustice of it, because unless you're absolutely doing something to cause madness, you've got no chance.
Let's turn this around, right? And sorry to use you, Alex, and I'll explain why I'm about to use you, right?
Just for me.
If Alex was to behave, right, the way she did last night, get absolutely blottoed, start throwing furniture around her room, saying everything that she said and everything else, would it be a different story today towards Alex?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mate, I'll tell you exactly what would have been said today if I'd done that drunk and that. They were going, oh, look, that's showing his aggression there, that's showing what he's really like behind closed doors, throwing stuff. Alex is definitely a DV abuser, because what man would want to throw things around a bedroom? There's definitely aggression there. He's definitely an angry person. That's what would be spun.
Exactly. So
that's what I'm saying, though, guys. We're allowing that men, and again, I'm not being all for men, because again, when I seen that thing about Angie, I put a video up because I felt sorry. Men, we have no voice on here. Why are we allowing it?
So why are people condoning her behaviour and actions from last night, right? Oh, today's a new day and blah, 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 right? But flip it on its head and put somebody in that same position, like Alex or me or Frankie, right? Or any given male with a voice and an opinion on the app, right? Why is it going to be a totally different outcome today? We'll be rinsed for days on days and days on end. But today's a new day for Angie, so that's okay. Absolute bollocks.
You know what? Someone's just put in the comments there. I am going to do another debate on men's voices on this app, because I think it's wrong.
So do I. And do you know what? I've been blinkered. And Candyman, you're so right. And you, Alex, and you, Frankie, and whomever. I can't see my eyesight. It's not the best. Whoever else is in the box. And it's wrong. And I've fallen into that trap, and I'll be the first one to admit it. You automatically label, if you see, like, Frankie, I don't see you as aggressive. I see you as passionate. And I've grown up around, men like you. You're just straight, you say it as it is, you don't hide anything, but you'll also be the first one to come and say, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. But because you have got an explosive temper, as in you'll verbally lose it, but Angie's verbally lost it, and it's completely different, and it's not fair. We've got to see it, I've seen it, and I'm sorry for anybody that I've ever said anything to in any way, getting caught up in bandwagons, because I've always been proud of being a free thinker.
What you're apologising for, today's a new day. This happened yesterday. So don't apologise. It's okay for Angie, so it's okay for all of us.
Yeah, well, exactly that. Same rules apply.
The thing is, mate, and what people need to understand, a lot of the people in the room are new people, so they don't understand. Like, that woman has threatened to run people over, fly and kick people's heads off, and all this stuff. So you went on live and said one thing, and they made you out to be a thingy, but she's done the worst. She said the most about people.
And you've never been allowed to forget it, Frankie, have you? And it's even impacted you. Like, you can't be yourself. You're doing your lives with your shop and everything, which is great, but it's probably made you wary of being on live, because you've got this now. Every time you say anything, you can't be yourself, because people will chuck it and twist it and turn it, and you can't be straight up and say, yeah, I did that, I'm sorry, move on, because today's a new day, because it's never forgotten.
I'm the first to admit, though, when I have had an outburst, yo, I was wrong. I've even come off live before and says, yo, I should not have fucking said
said it to me. You phoned me up, didn't you?
I
He's done it with me, Alex. He's phoned me up. I shouldn't have said that.
Could I please just say one thing?
Yeah, of course, come.
Now, Frankie and Alex, I don't know the other two people in the boxes, so please apologise. I am going to apologise right here, right now.
No
but
apology.
Frankie and Alex, I want you two to do me a favour. I want you to stick up your middle finger and say fuck all the haters. Because you two men are absolutely amazing men. And what happened last night was absolutely fucking disgusting. Excuse my French, but I'm just a straightforward person and I don't beat about the bush. I am telling you now, what happened last night was fucking, it was bogging. Nah. But I'm going to, as I say, I don't know the other two, but Alec and Frankie, please, just do me a favour. Stay as you are. Do not change for no fucker.
No, I'm not gonna.
No, please don't, Alec. Please don't. And I'm sorry for swearing. I am sorry. But this has made my blood boil.
Do you want me to be honest with you, Barbara? And this is where people will only understand if I explain it to them, because they probably won't see it from a perspective of a man, because obviously it's predominantly women on the app. We all can agree with that. I think with Angie, the reason why she's got this anger towards me and everyone around me, like Frankie, that she's going after and all this stuff, right? It's because I've never entertained it, you see. What happened was she'd have beef with all these people. They'll go live, battle against each other because they're all beefing. She'll earn money off the back of it. That's one thing that I've never done. I've never wanted to fleece my community, having a back and forth with her and having a drama with her back and forth. I'm the one person that's actually pulled away from her and said I don't have nothing to do with her. I don't want to battle her. I just can't be arsed and I move on with my life, you know what I mean? Everyone else has gone back to her in her lives, back and forth, battling, earning money off the back of it, box battles, earning money off the back of it. But I never did that. And that's what she can't stand, because she knew she'd earn... I could have earned tens of thousands of pounds off a beef with Andrew. But I never did. I didn't want my community to fucking suffer.
Yeah,
Alex, sorry, it seems like you've really learned from things in the past, and you've progressed, and because it's easy to get caught up in it viewing, never mind being a creator. So you've learned, you've pulled away, you've owned your stuff. What else can you do? And it's a new day, isn't it? And you've not hurt anyone. You've not attacked anybody's protected characteristics.
No.
And you get all the time, and I was listening to you yesterday about the comments that keep getting made about you, and it's wrong. If that was a woman, you're right. If that was like a female getting somebody mentioning their bits all the time, it's wrong.
We'd be plastered all over the internet for being a male having such opinions.
We would be we would be labelled predators. That's what we'd be labelled.
It's okay for women to do it to us men. You know, make that one make sense.
It wasn't the facties, right? It wasn't the facties that was talking about it. It was it's a skin tag. It's a little button mushroom. It will never do a good job to anyone. It's the smallest thing. You don't need it and all that stuff. And I was like,
that's
you know
awful.
what I mean?
That's awful. That's what's the word? What's that word? Emasculating.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing that you could say to a man, isn't it? It's a real horrible thing. Never mind to be plastered all over the net, the app.
Well, I'm going to be a big woman here, and there's 428 people, and whoever is listening in the background, please leave these two men alone. These two men are the most kindest hearted men that I know on this app. And I'm sorry. Please, just leave them alone. If you do not like them both, do me a favour. Block them both and stop talking about them. Because Frankie's got a fucking heart of a gold, or whatever the word is, and so does
Alex.
Alex, thank you. But it breaks my heart. It really, really does. It breaks my heart to see this. And
It's mad.
whoever you are that's laughing in the comments, laugh as much as you want. I really don't care.
It's not going to stop Barbara because it earns her money, as you've seen today.
Well, I know I am going to be going through mine, and I'm sorry, but a lot of these followers that I have, I won't be removing Frankie and I won't be removing Alec. But I'll be telling you now, a lot of other people will be removed from my page. And I want you two men to stay strong. And as I say to you, stick your fingers up at them and say, fuck you all. And I'm sorry for saying it as it is. I'm just a straightforward person. I don't beat about the bush. But I want to say one thing. Stay strong. And I really hope you have a lovely day. And I'm now going to go and finish off my painting.
All right, go and have a good day, Barbara.
Bye, love.
Thank you. See you later. Thank you.
Barbara,
Thank you for letting me in the box. But someone will need to boot me out because I don't know how to do it.
Oh, how lovely is that lady? Yeah. So anyway, I'll drop and leave yous in peace, but I just wanted to come up and say that. Don't change who you are. But sometimes you're not going to go and stand in ACID because you know what it's going to do to your foot, don't you? It's going to burn it off. So why even entertain? I know that's probably a terrible analogy, but why even entertain it? Because you're just going to come away from that room smelling a cat pee and frustration. So just block it out. I know it's hard.
Yeah, it's very true.
Keep succeeding, Frankie. Do you know what? That is your success is what is going to grate her more than anything. And also, as somebody that I know, I've been through no end of stuff. The biggest thing you can do to somebody is take away their power. I'm not going to say don't react because that's impossible, but don't do what they expect you to do.
Yeah, the two lads in this box. If I do a debate, chat, discussion about the voices on this app from men, will you come in?
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, of course. No,
I'll drop down and I'll be in the comments. Have a lovely day. Big love to you, beautiful lady, and them gorgeous doggies. Alex, have a lovely day, and Candyman
and you,
as well. Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye. But I guarantee, because we've been sat here discussing the actions of what went on last night, this will get turned round to us, right? Where we've been bullying, we've been doing this, we've been doing the other. No, if you don't want people to have an opinion on your life and how you present it through a social media platform and a webcam, don't put your webcam on and don't present yourself in.
Yeah, bro, I haven't insulted her once, mate, and I've made sure of it. Trust me. You know, yesterday I was shaking in rage because anything with my missus, go at me. Listen, I can take it, but bring my burden to it, it's a whole different story. I was shaking, but I said to myself, if I come on a mad one, everyone's going to say violent bully. So I'm not going to do it. It ain't going to be me. If a man comes at me, there'll be a whole different case. But if a woman, from this day on, I'm not even answering back. It's as simple as that.
I think you did well yesterday.
Thank you, Chippy. How are you?
I'm all right.
Good man.
But we're seeing again, aren't we, how people just let her do what she wants.
Well, we was just watching her, mate, and she just said it's a new day. I haven't hurt no one. I haven't committed a hate crime, so let's move on.
Yeah.
I came on to say, mate, like, I don't know if you heard, but I just said we haven't been affected. Luckily, we're strong. We've thick-skinned. We haven't been hurt. But my point is, if someone else that isn't got the support or the love around them and they find out they can't have children, it might. And someone like that says something, it might affect.
Well, whether you're strong or not, those sort of things shouldn't be said.
Do you know what, Lindsay? You find out that'll be the situation, and I'll say it for how it is. She's protected.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Alicia's a real one, though, man. I like Alicia.
She's protected, and she's on this app.
Yeah, she will be. She'll be laughing. She'll be joking about it. Oh, well, I was drunk, so I couldn't help it. It's the same repeated behaviour. It's been like that for 2 years now.
I think it will happen again today, Chippy, because she's been drinking all day. So
yeah, she'll do it later. And all this about all the stuff that she might do and she won't do. No, it's all for attention.
I agree, mate. I just hope that
you're right, Candyman.
I just hope people are going to mention it because we know it's certain people aren't going to, but I don't know, mate. It's not like if it is the first time, we'd all be outraged, but it's not. So
that's the trouble, innit? We're not outraged anymore because you know what's coming, and then she'll talk about you all day, and she'll get personal about you all day, and then she'll mention your kids or your family, or she just complete. It's always the same, and people just laugh it off. If this were men doing it to women, it'd be a different game.
We were just saying it, Chippy. I just said I want to do a debate about men not having a voice on here because deep down we don't, mate. If we want to say something back to being insulted, we're bullies. If we shout it out and we shout back, we're violent.
Well, having a bit of banter, having a bit of to and fro with people, I get, but not having, we don't get a proper voice. We just get shat on.
Men only get a voice on this app, Chippy and Frankie and Candyman, if they're first trapping women and they're on the battling side of TikTok. Yeah. You know, the ones with all the tops off and doing all the fucking grind and all that stuff. They're the ones that get the voice because that's where women are throwing themselves at these men and they're first trapping the women. Yeah. Men on the drama side of TikTok don't get a voice. It's too political, and the powerhouses on drama talk are women.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, mate. I've said it 100 times. I think women mentally are stronger than men. I think they hold the world together, and that's my God's honest truth. But when it comes to the situation we're talking about, where having to say something back, and we don't have an absolute leg to stand on, I think it's disgusting.
Yep. Well, I'm not going to bow down anyway, regardless of what situation. I won't bow down to people, and I'm not going to allow it to continue. But there's certain things I'm not going to escalate and have conversations about. However, if Angie continues to go at me and make lies up and that, I will respond. I'm sorry, I'm not going to keep people saying, but Alex just moved. But I'm not going to. Do you know why? Because it's about time that a man stood up for this shit and you know what, and said, at the end of the day, this has got to stop. Stop trying, because basically what you're doing is making men feel less like men.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll never feel like I'm not a man, bro. I'm a real man, and it is what it is. But like I says, I don't know, mate. I got no words for it, mate. It's crazy. Like what we should really do is turn the app around today, and we all go at them, well, her, Angie, and see what people got to say about that. That'll go, you bullies. You're all the bullies.
Yeah, exactly. She comes to me, and if Angie said all these bad things about me, and I said, Angie, shut up. Oh my God, he's told a woman to shut up. He's definitely an abuser. Grow up.
Yeah.
You spoke to her badly.
Yeah, how dare you speak to a woman like that?
You told a woman to shut up. She got told to shut up in a previous relationship with a Dave. Stop comparing things, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. Do it on your own lives. Don't do it in her boxes. Yeah. So if I'm honest, earlier when I said it, I would like to go in the box and say like, what is your issue? But like you all said, man, I'm just going to get hammered.
Well, that's where her power is, pal.
Mm-hmm.
She has full control. She can mute when she wants.
Listen at the window and getting wet legs, Frankie. I wouldn't even bother.
Yeah. So she's woke up this morning and had to be reminded the cat's weed on the bed. Don't you feel how wet your bed is like? She only got a single bed. Surely her legs have touched it.
No, she probably thought she wet it herself.
Someone said she was doing it last night, wasn't she?
Cam said the cat weed on her.
What?
The cat literally got on her bed and peed all over her bed while she was asleep.
You're joking.
No.
Oh, good God.
500 people watching her asleep, Chippy.
Well,
mad.
This is what gets me when they're going about, look, I'll tell you what kicked this all off, and that's the truth of it. What kicked all this off yesterday is the fact that she's seen people being talked about in a positive way, or they've got numbers in the room, or etc. It's always about the numbers and the followers. She's not centre of attention. She goes off on this sort of shit. That's the fucking truth of it.
One thing that really made me laugh last night, I don't know if anyone's seen it and made it, but she was like face down. It was quiet for about fucking a few minutes, and I thought, why are people entertaining this stuff? Right, I was watching it, and then all I heard was, Arr! And she rose up, mate. Her head was all over the place. She was like a zombie, mate, off a film. She was like, Arr! Mate, honestly, it was hysterical
last night more than anything. I know people have their own opinions on him, right? But Corey went in there last night with a genuine cause for concern, right? And he went in there, got in the box and tried taking control of the situation, and everything else. And then Corey seen how she changed from being...
I disagree, Cam, mate. I'll be real with you. I disagree in that situation. Obviously, we all have our difference of opinions. Corey went in there because the numbers were there, and I'll call it out for what it is, and this is my genuine opinion. If you really had that sympathy and that thought for Angie, then why would you be reporting her, trying to get her fucking abuse, apparently her ex in the boxes, trying to contact this person and do all these exposure lives on her, if you genuinely cared? I don't agree. I just think
I don't know, Alex, because he does get decent views, and I think his mum was, I don't know, maybe he might have gone in there with a bit of a genuine care.
He might have done, but I get what Candyman's saying. He might have done, but I think to go in there and mollycoddle her like it's the first time she's ever got drunk at her age, it's ridiculous, man. Come on. It's ridiculous. Why should anybody be doing that?
I'll see it for what it is. Like,
why is nobody turning the camera off and why's her mum not turning the camera off? Why is she not turning the camera off when she's getting drunk? People don't do these things normally. It's all divisive. She knows what she's doing. It's all deliberate.
Yeah.
Fucking madness.
I was the first one to call it out before, and I said that the stuff with her and her mum I don't think was genuine anyway. Because if everyone knows Angie back in the day, she used to lock her bedroom. It was the thing that she did the most. She used to go, I don't want my mum in here, I don't want anyone to come here, mum comes around the house, blah, 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 blah. She used to always lock her door, mate. But for some reason, whenever something was kicking off in her house, her bedroom door would be unlocked and her mum would walk in. And I said, that's scripted, that is, because that doesn't make any sense. She always locked her door.
Yeah, she always locks that door.
But then her mum just freely won't come in. She didn't knock the door and say, Angie, can I come in? Her mum would realise her door's always locked, so her mum would knock. But her mum never knocked. I'll pick up on things. She opened the door and walked in.
Her mum's definitely on this app watching her.
Yeah, her mum's admitted to it. Her mum's admitted to it because she mentioned Corey. She goes, oh, I seen what you did in your live the other day, Corey. Like, so...
That's what I don't like about this app, how certain people, you don't know who they are, because we could all be chilling with Sheila.
Do you know what I've seen, right, is that you're friends with somebody and they'll call out somebody because you've called them out, and then next minute they're fucking talking to them. I'm like, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
You're talking to someone. I'm like, what the fuck is that about? All strange behaviour. It's all behind the scenes strange friendships going on. It's weird. It's fucking weird.
It has to be behind the scenes. It has to be, man, because...
There's a group somewhere, I think, that all stick together.
If I fall out with someone, I'll block them straight up. That's it.
Yeah, you're blocked if you...
I don't want to see them again. Like, I don't want to go back and forth. Again, I can't keep telling people I don't know how to do internet beef. I've not grown up shouting over a screen. I don't know how to do that. If you generally dislike me, come down to me. If not, block me. As simple as that. Like, I don't know how to do virtual beef. Like, it's mad. I've tried to do it. How many times have I said to you, Alex, on the phone, I don't know how to do virtual beef. I can't do shouting over the fucking phone.
Yeah. I think the thing is now, everything's escalating and things are continuing and that. And I do think Angie will bring Pearl down. And eventually what will happen in the end is they'll be arguing again. But like I said, let them crack on.
I don't get why Pearl's started hanging around with her again, to be honest. I don't.
Someone said sooner Angie disappears. I don't think she's going anywhere. She never will.
Nah, she wouldn't. Why would you, mate? Let's be real now. Let's be honest and say how it is. Why would anyone fucking change their ways and leave the app when she's earning the money that she's earning?
Mm-hmm. The more she's rewarded for it, the longer she'll stay.
Exactly. It's like people are never going to change, or you know what I mean? People say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? It's a saying that's been around many, many fucking years. She knows exactly what she needs. You know what I mean? If she ever wants a wish list up, she's going to be funded. If she wants anything, she'll get it off people in her chats. If she wants money, she'll play an act and then everyone feels sorry for her. Next day, she'll laugh about it and then she's gifted again for being an act, which I find weird. It's just rinse and repeat. And there's people in them comment sections that are literally watching it and thinking, oh, bless her and all that stuff. It's harsh what she's going through. What's she going through? No, she's causing it all herself.
Gemzino's sitting in there on nearly 5k coins, bro. What? Crack Xeno, man.
It's up, ain't it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Not from this live. It's horrendous.
Being nasty. Do not get me right. Being nasty gets rewarded, right? Now, you quite easily come on here and be one of the most toxic people you've ever seen. But do you really want to live with yourself when you're like that? Do you know what I mean? It's just like, I don't want to do it.
EQ's gifted on. EQ's gifted who, Jamesino or Andrew?
Let me have a look. Gemzino. 1,000 coins. We're on about Torian. I don't know what happened with Torian, so I'm lost on that one. Like I said, I was in Kezzy's box, man, chilling, and then everyone's like, "Oh, you're getting ran."
Oh, she gifted them both. I think it was to do. There must have been a beef going on. I'm not interested in people's beefs and what they've had fallout. So I'm interested in how I'm getting dragged into things. Other than that, I don't care.
Yeah, it's all about Torian. I can't listen to it because I don't know what happened. I don't understand what actually happened there.
Oh, Torian being transphobic last night.
What was it?
But nobody's calling it out. So.
It's mad though because they say these nasty things and then they're all battling. I don't get it.
Because it's the way of making money.
Money over morals.
Mm-hmm. Mate, don't you think, like I said earlier, don't you think I could have earned tens of thousands of pounds of continuing a beef with Angie, doing battles of communities and earning back? Because obviously there's people that dislike Angie that have got big pockets and they would gift against her. They might not like me, but they'll
I'm good, thank you.
And I don't want to be involved in that. I don't want to be using a community or taking money off people because I dislike Angie. I just can't be bothered for it, mate. You know what I mean?
Look at when me and you were beefing.
Thank you.
I ended up, like, that first night, me and you went, like, hammer and tongue at each other. I ended up with over 2,000 new followers. And everywhere I went, I was gifted. Like, simply because I had a beef with you. And we were ripping into each other on this app. It shows the mentality and the mindset of the app.
Yeah, it's just what, like I said, again, I'm going to keep going back to it. Men don't have a voice. If this was women that happened last night, then they'd be able to go back and forth. And well, I'll say anything now, I'm fucked. And yesterday I was raging. I'm all right now, I don't care.
I've got to be honest with you, Frankie, right? You're doing all right with your shop. You know, you're loving it. I'd try and keep out of it. There's people that have got voices on here, man, that can speak up, you know.
It's hard to start with, isn't it? It's hard to start with chipping, mate, when I've been mentioned.
No, it's not. It's not. You just keep out of it, man. They're trying to bait you. You know, you've kept out of stuff. They're trying to bait you. By saying what they did last night was trying to bait you on behalf of Alex. They wanted you and Alex in the box. They wanted to go at you both. They really want to go at Alex. That's what it's about. It's really about Alex. It's not about you. And I think
because Alex wasn't around, they went for you because you were in boxes.
Yeah. And I think they see when you see you enjoying yourself and you're just keeping out of it, they're like, oh, hold on a minute, I've got to get at him. We'll use him to get at Alex. And that's what it's all about, Frank. You falling for it and baiting it. You falling for that bait like a hook, you know, a carp going for a bloody hook.
I generally think
once you're on, mate. Keep off it. Avoid it.
My personal opinion is though that she knows that when yesterday, because before it all happened, when I first went in there, Pearl was saying, "I don't care what you think. That's up to you." But Amy and Frankie are all right. I think that she doesn't like the fact that Pearl was saying that, and she caused hell.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
It's my advice to you, right? Sorry, Alex.
Sorry, carry on, mate.
Well, I was just going to say, if my advice to you right now, I don't know you any better than I know anybody else, Frankie, but what I'd say to you is, you trying to do your IVF now, and that's what your concentration should be on, not this app, not anything else. And if it means you coming off the app, staying away from the app, not defending Alex, whatever, that's what you need to do, because that's real life shit.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
I'm going through that regardless, and obviously I'm still going to do my shop.
Yeah, but stress can alter things.
Yeah.
You don't need the stress, Amy. Don't need the stress. It's important not to have stress.
The one thing I didn't like that was said yesterday was the people, all the women that go in Alex's lives are all tarts and, you know, and all that stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not nice, because a lot of these women are just because a woman's supportive of a man, it doesn't make them something, you know what I mean? You can't call people that. You can't just call women names like that because they support me. It's not right, man.
You see all that stuff with you. I thought, at first it was a joke and all that, but if I was looking at it from your point, I'd be like, yeah, enough's enough. It's gone too far now. Just cut it out. To be honest, I'd be at that point.
If we were talking about females, Jen Taylor, mate, would be wrong uns.
Absolutely. Yeah. If you went if you're held alive now and we're just talking about women's lady bits and parts and mocking them and how they look, how they don't look, and what you'd like to do to them, etc., 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 and actualising it all, there'd be outrage all over. Outrage.
Yeah, because obviously we know Cam's a gay male, but that's irrelevant anyway. We're still 4 men here, men first. We're all with men first, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if it was just 4 men talking about a woman's lady parts, it would be absolutely predators and everything.
Yeah.
She's on cam too.
No, who cares?
What's that
Cam
mean?
Who cares?
No one cares.
Well, if she's cam to I hope she knows what she said about women. Fertility is disgusting. When you made thousands of pounds the other day for what was said about your situation. So just let that sink in.
Well, if they come to him, stop talking about my child, you weirdo. Because if that were anybody else talking about children, he's 13 years old, he's a minor. Stop talking about my child. How's that? Because I will go to police about you about that. That's weird behaviour. Stop talking about him.
She's saying to report. I'm going to drop down and come for account I am.
All right, mate.
I'm going to come back in on my backup, I think.
All right, nice.
Yeah.